Hi, good evening. This is Brent's Pot Hour, and I'm Brent. And now that I've discovered the whole point of why I'm doing this, because I believe everybody else is telling you what's happening, and they're showing you what's happening, and I believe them, because I believe through the evidence that they've presented that most of them are telling the truth. And everybody, even me, doesn't always believe the truth. Sometimes we believe a lie, even though it's mistaken. I believe it's not my intention to intentionally lie to anyone, right? And the things that I'm telling you are the things that I actually believe right now. My aunt and uncle killed my cousin Amy. That happened. I believe that happened. I believe that she told me for 7 years that it did happen. That's not a fantasy. I'm not living in an illusion. I would be living in an illusion if I just let it go, right? If I just forgot about it. So, and then I was thinking, well, I need to do like a full disclosure, right? I can't hold anything back. I'm not trying to tell you about the truth and everything like that. I'm not going to lie to you about my past or whatever. And I really haven't done bad things I've done a lot of drugs, but I haven't done bad things in my life, not really. But I've searched to cure the things that they're doing to that I feel like, not them or whoever. Who are they? I mean, are they government? I mean, are they, is it the president? I mean, is it the banks? Who exactly, the rich people? Who exactly is it that we need to be worried about? That's what I'm talking about with it being like chess, right? Because we're all the pawns in the front here, and all the people in the back move different, and they're all, but all of their intention is to kill us. If they're not on our side, all of their intention is to kill us. That's what they want. This is all a big chess game, really. Everybody can move different directions and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that can move the same, but I feel I hate saying I'm a pawn, but I basically am. I've learned a lot about the game as I've been going along. And I'm doing Brent's Pot Hour now. And this is still this sativa. And I realized I looked and you couldn't even really see what, and it seems like I move it too fast for you to read anything, even if you could see it. See that? You see how small that is? Or how small that is? Can you see it? Look. It's sativa, but I can't read it. It's too frickin', it's my eyes. Use a Bic. Oh, and before I do this, because this is Brent's Pot Health Hour, Amy Neslin devotion. This is like an Amy Neslin tribute. Every show I do is another prayer for Amy Neslin. Is more thankfulness that I got to spend time with Amy Neslin. That Amy Neslin was my cousin, and I loved her. I always loved her, and I was never mad at her. And I just see, I noticed I needed to add cream to this. I think about things, it's like as soon as something happens, if I'm thinking about one thing and as soon as something else happens, then my mind is automatically always thinking of the other thing too. Constantly, not constantly, but I'm distracted a little bit. Here's a joint. I need to add cream. Just need to add a little cream. I tried to finish off the beer that I have, and I'm just, it's making me sick. I'd be happier if, if it always just made me sicker. If I just eventually quit drinking, but I don't want to take any pills to stop me from drinking, because then it's like, if I have to choose addictions, I would rather have alcohol than pills. But let me smoke this. I held the smoke less time. I'll get it. But maybe just, I heard somewhere holding the smoke 5 seconds at least maximizes your hit. I don't know. That could be true. That's what I think. Because it does seem like if you hold the smoke for a second, it affects you more. Right? And I'm telling you things. That, I think will help you. Right? Like, I'm telling you that even though electromagnetic energy is cancerous, and they know it's cancerous, it's being used in everything now. It's in our smart meters on our houses. Cell phones. Cell phones, and these put out electromagnetic energy. The light that you see is electromagnetic energy out of these kinds of lights. These kinds of lights will cause cancer. I could feel it when this light was above me. It used to be above me, and I got rid of it because it used to give me headaches every time. I used to get headaches all the time. These lights will do that to you, and they know that. These lights won't, and they know that. These lights are bad. These lights are good. These won't cause cancer. These are putting electromagnetic energy into. These probably are affecting you right now. You're affected by these. I'm affected by these. I know the things I'm affected by. I'm affected by this light. When it's on, I don't have these lights anymore. And these have mercury in them. Did you know that? If these break, you basically have to get a hazmat team to clean them up, because they're full of mercury. These are bad. Okay. So I smoke. Could just take a hit out of. Oh, I know what I was gonna show you. See, what I think when I smoke pot, when I smoke pot, right? I think that if the bowl is glowing, that means that something is burning, right? I mean, you really want to make sure that you get all the twigs and seeds out of your pot, because those won't make you high. They add maybe a little bit of THC, but I mean, you're getting a lot of freaking smoke, a lot of useless smoke. But I think whenever the bowl is red, something's burning, right? And I should be sucking it in. Does that make sense? And if you just let the shit in the pot or in the bowl burn, you're wasting your pot, right? That's why I put the cigarette pack over the top of it, to stop it from getting air. Because if you stop anything burning from getting air, it'll go out, right? I mean, I'm trying to use reason in every part of my life, because I think I'm very basic now. But shit. So I hate it when the filter falls out every time. But I mean, that's okay. It's clean. This is also a good pipe to have. A good kind of pipe to have. See, you put your lips around this and you load pot in there, right? And then you burn. You just put a flame up to here, right? And it burns, and you, right? I mean, I don't really have, because the stuff I have now is pretty, see, I don't have any big nugs right now. If I had, you know, even like a medium-sized nug, if I had like a medium-sized nug, I'd put a medium-sized nug in here, you know? But, I mean, when you're just putting when I'm just putting the stuff that I have in there, it just, I mean, I don't feel like I get a good hit or whatever. I mean, I probably do get a good hit, but I just don't want to worry about it, you know? And I think smoking out of a bong is cool, I guess, at parties and stuff, but it's I mean, it wastes a lot of pot. Smoking out of a bong, maybe out of a water bong or a gravity bong or whatever. Those are good. The ones where you put the bowl. It's like a bowl on a cap on the top of a cut 2-liter bottle, right? You put it in water, and then you light the bowl, and you suck the I mean, yeah, you start pulling the 2-liter bottle out of the water, you know what I'm saying? And it's pulling smoke in. It starts pulling smoke in when you pull it out of the water, you know? And then once you get to the top of the water, then you unscrew the cap, and then you put your mouth over it, and then you push it down. You push it back down, and it forces all that smoke up into your lungs. That's a gravity bong or a water bong. Those are cool. But I'm just I don't know, I like smoking joints, and I just like, this is, I don't know why I like smoking out of a pipe. I feel like I don't waste it very much, you know. And when you're smoking out of a pipe, you can, everybody should too. I'm not right now, but you can put pot into your pipe, right? If you, before you smoke at all, put some pot into your pipe, and then, you know, close it up. And then, see, the thing is, what I think though, I don't know, it all depends on how good a pot you're smoking, because if you're not smoking great pot, it kind of stops the THC from, you're stopping a lot of the THC. But a lot of the THC attaches to the walls anyways, and a lot of the THC attaches to that part of the pipe, because this part gets freaking clogged all the time, right? And you gotta clear it out. But if you're smoking good pot and it's got high THC, and you put some pot in the middle, right? I mean, and then after you smoke a couple bowls or whatever, then you open it back up and you take that pot out, and it's covered in that THC, because that THC is what's making you high. I mean, that's good. I mean, and you want to maximize your THC all the time. And yeah. So I mean, just depends, because when you put pot in the middle like that, I mean, it gets really freaking gooey. It gets really freaking gooey, and I mean, it's like tar, but it's THC. I mean, it's a good tar. It's a good tar, and like, it's a natural tar, you know, like your body will be able to use it. Once it gets in your lungs, your body will be able to use it. It's not a cancer-causing tar like cigarettes. I think cigarettes, because cigarettes contain 7,000 not man-made, but man-added. Tobacco gets 7,000 chemicals added to it before you smoke it. So cigarettes are poison. Pot is clean and good. That tar isn't, the tar from pot that you get in your lungs isn't bad for you. See, and if you, well, because when I hack up, and sometimes I'm just hacking and I'm like, ah, you know, and I'm like having to clear my lungs. That will be completely clear. It will be white, right? No black in it at all. There's no tar in my lungs. I'm not gonna die of emphysema. Okay? I'm not gonna die of lung cancer, because I'm hacking. It's keeping my lungs clear, right? You want to keep your lungs clear, because I mean, actually, smoking has affected my lungs. I'm not going to say that smoking is bad for you. Don't smoke. If you haven't started smoking, don't start smoking. Smoking's a habit that you'll never forget. You'll never be able to forget it after you smoke, right? And it's like, it can potentially kill you, you know, 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 years down the road. So, and I mean, until they make it clean, it's bad for you. And these just add some protection, because these are completely poison. This whole stick is poison, but this adds some kind of protection. Okay, what else? Oh, I know. Well, let me fill this bowl first. That's like a lot of powder, and powder's good because it's mostly THC, or at least you can believe that. because you gotta believe something. Well, I mean, I don't want to take a hit, but I don't want to tip over, and you see my fears? And, oh, I'll advertise this. I mean, I can't really see it, but this is a flash drive. You can add this to your computer and download stuff. I got it for school, so there's only school stuff on here, so please don't think that I'm some kind of government agent or whatever. It's only school stuff. But yeah, this is a flash drive. You can add this. You can plug this into your computer, into your USB file, and download files. If you need to take files someplace, if you need to download files from your computer and take them someplace, you can get one of these. It's called a flash drive, right? And you be able to download files and take them places. All this is school stuff I got at school, right? I got when I was at Green River, and this was just a couple, years ago or whatever. When I was taking that small engines, or I forget what I was taking. It was really interesting. And I learned a lot about hydraulics and electromagnetic energy, and about how cell phones are giving everyone cancer. It's not selective. It's doing it to everyone. It's everyone. Putting electromagnetic energy against your head like that, you're microwaving your brain. I'm dead serious. I'm honest to God. I don't have a cell phone. I haven't had a cell phone in years, right? Because I'm honest. You're microwaving your brain. You are microwaving your brain. Seriously. I mean, I won't call you stupid or whatever because you didn't know, but honestly, it's using. I think, I don't know if it's nanotechnology, but it's using something that we've known for a long time causes cancer. Because it's what does your microwave do to stuff? What does your microwave do to stuff? If you put a piece of meat into your microwave for 411, if you put a piece of meat into your microwave for 5 minutes, what will happen to it? It'll be at least boiled, right? It might be cooked. What do you think putting a microwave against your head is doing to your brain? I'm serious. This is Brent's Health Pot Amy Neslin tribute. Light flash drive something. I mean, coffee. Yeah, it was Brent's coffee and cigarette filter, Nickno or Nico Stop. And you get these in the convenience store across the street from Safeway, in the next to the Les Schwab. Next to the Les Schwab, there's a pizza place in there, but there's a little convenience store that sells these. They sell these. So yeah, and there's not many places that I've seen that had them, that has them. That's basically the main place. Oh, and also the There's a convenience store next to the Albertsons, 2 blocks down from the stash box. I mean, I bought their last box, but they had them. They might be getting them back. Hopefully they're getting them back, because I think they're good. Because you want to get, I mean, if you can remove the more tar that you can get out of your lungs, I mean, that is going into your lungs. And if you saw, I have hundreds of these. I have hundreds of these that I've used before, that I'm reusing again. I'm just, all that tar would have been in my lungs. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to save you. No, I'm not. I can't even save myself. See? I can't even save myself. How can I save you if I can't even save myself? Oh. That's another reason why I forget. Oh. Well, I don't like smoking a whole cigarette, but okay. You see, I just started this cigarette, and look at it. Look at it. Look at how clean it is right now. You see how clean it is? Or dirty? You see? This is how far in the cigarette I've smoked. This is how dirty it started as. Because this wasn't clean when it started. Okay, this wasn't completely clean. But this is how dirty it is, and I'm just starting the cigarette. See that? You see this? See that right there? And I generally take 2 or 3, sometimes 4 drags, because I like a lot of smoke. I like smoke. I like the taste of smoke. Not sure why. A lot of smoke. Not meth. I don't like the taste of meth. I don't like anything about meth, really. Nothing. There's nothing I like about meth. There's no reason. There's absolutely no reason in the world for me to do meth. At all. I mean, I love sleep. I think sleeping is... I personally believe that sleep is revealing to us what heaven is. Sometimes. And it's revealing to us where we're going. But we can't really see it. It's not like when we're awake, you know. It's not like you can I mean, I don't remember things very good, but it's not like you can remember everything that you did in your sleep. You don't remember everything that you did in your dreams and when you sleep. I mean, nobody does, right? Because you don't have the control that you think that you have when you're awake. And I just think that sleep is where we're going. I think I'm hoping that I store a lot, because I haven't had a lot of treasures to store in heaven. So I've tried looking for other things that could possibly supplement what treasures I could put in heaven, you know? Because I'm a spiritually in-depth and psychologically intuitive, I would say. I think that I think that I'm on my way. I think that I'm on my way to understanding. Okay. I wanted to show you this. Okay. You saw that, right? You saw that, right? That guy, he discovered cancer. He's the one that discovered cancer. Here, listen to me. Here, he's the one that discovered cancer, right? He discovered cancer in the first place. He's the reason that we have cancer, right? Because he discovered it, right? But he found a cure for it, right? It's every bottle has it. Every bottle has to have it. Or maybe, you know, it's probably on the outside pack or something like that. Because this doesn't seem to have it. The alkalinity. But Smart Water was 9.5, remember? Essentia water. Remember? Essentia is 9.5. See? So, anything 7 or above is alkaline. Otto Warburg, who discovered cancer, said no disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment. Essential water, or any waters that are like 9.5, will make your blood alkaline. You see the reasoning here that I'm using? Why drinking baking soda, will watch. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I know, so you can know what I know. I'm trying to show you what I know, right? Things that I know, because I believe the things that I know are meant to help you. That's why I'm showing you. Okay. Okay, do you see that? Baking soda is extremely alkaline and not only neutralizes stomach acids quickly, but alkalizes the entire system. Mix 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in an 8-ounce glass of purified water and drink immediately. Because it is high in salt, baking soda can raise your blood pressure. Okay. I'm trying to show to you the things that prove the things that I'm saying. Okay? I'm honestly trying to help you because I feel like we're all being attacked. It's not any one religion, although there might be some religions. I think the Jews are bad, and I think that the Bible tells us that for a specific reason. But maybe that's just my own personal thing. So I have my own personal prejudices here, but I don't dislike Jewish people. I just like the idea that the Jewish belief is the way that we should go because God condemned the Jews. I think it's my responsibility to follow God and to not like the people that God doesn't like. Not that I have to affect them at all. Not liking them just means that I'm not going to say that I would be adversely affected to their extermination, but I'm not going to do it. I mean, God says don't kill. God says don't kill. That's why I don't want you to kill the Netherlands. I don't want the Netherlands dead, even though they killed Amy, and I think all those other people. I mean, the Netherlands have killed a whole bunch of people, but I don't want the Netherlands dead. I mean, I just think they should, because if they can pay for what they did, then they'll be forgiven. If you pay for what you've done, you'll be forgiven. If you don't pay for what you've done, you won't be forgiven. If you've broken the law, if you've broken see, but that's not, because it's like, who's being selective here? Because there a lot of times people have changed the laws now, so where they're not breaking the law, right? And I mean, what's the fundamental law of God? That's the law. That's the law. It's the law of God. It's not the law of man. It's the law of God. What's the law of God? Are we breaking it? You know, that's what we need to be worried about. The law of God. There's no other law. There is no other law. I mean, and if you decide to go do other things, then there might be laws included in those things. But the law of God has, you know, some very exact. He doesn't want you to worship any other God. That's the very first thing he says. I mean, the Ten Commandments. It just. The Ten Commandments, the list of the Ten Commandments, and it's in Exodus. Is it Exodus 4? 5. It's Exodus 5. No. It's Deuteronomy 5. It's Exodus 20 and Deuteronomy 5. The Ten Commandments is, you shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make idols. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor your father and your mother. You shall not murder. I thought that you shall not murder was the 5th commandment, but it's actually the 6th. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet. But that's all nice for the 10 commandments, but the Book of the Dead. The Ten Commandments and the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I think pretty much all of us here are familiar with the Ten Commandments set forth by God given to Moses on Mount Sinai. But with many of you may not know is the Moses may have had a little help when they wrote them from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Yeah, the Egyptian Book of the Dead. See, the Egyptian Book of the Dead. It's where the Ten Commandments I just don't know what it all means. I just, I'm trying to... You see, it's because I'm confused. I mean, I'm trying to... I don't know. Trying to bring attention to Amy and to... I mean, we all went through it the whole time. The whole time. We all went through it, and we didn't know. And the people around Nick that know that I'm trying to blow the whistle are trying to cover up. They're trying to help him cover up. And that is what? That is a crime. Because they got rid of the steam room in Kent. Because they don't want Nick. Because they're friends. They probably did the same things. And it's probably tied to some kind of lodge or group of people. They probably all get together and do things and keep it secret. Well, hopefully you're listening to me, and I'm trying to help you. So, have a good day, and knowledge is power.